What's up, guys? We are here with Michelle Meechie from Meechie69 channel on YouTube. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you, man? Thanks for having
I'm
me.
doing good. You said what? I'm sorry.
I said thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I'm excited to have another session. I'm gonna try to do these each Sunday. It's nice to just meet other creators, other YouTubers, other people on Instagram, and honestly, people in other parts of the country, just to kind of see what's happening in other places because everywhere is so different.
Where are you at?
I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston.
Woo! I'm in Florida. So you guys don't even have medical, right?
No, we just have decriminalization at this point in Houston.
Okay, well, that's not too bad.
What's the medical scene like out there in Florida? I really haven't heard too much.
I like it. I like it a lot. Like, I used to just smoke, regular. Back in the day, it was called Crippy. I ain't never seen no shit like this until I got my card because I was pain pills and a drug addict for years. So I switched out and took everything just to medical cannabis. So it changed my life. So I was already doing content, so I just switched up everything because it's much, man. Like I'm amazed at the quality and the products. It's unreal. Some people would say different from different states, but I'm happy.
Yeah. How long have you been making content?
Well, I started in 2000. I want to say 2019. It was 18. I started making content. Okay. I started making like stupid videos on Musical.ly. I'm actually verified on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I started. But when I started making cannabis,
what's your TikTok handle?
Yeah, they banned my account, but I did get it back.
Okay, I got you.
For now.
Yeah, that's how it is.
How's the scene over there in Texas?
Still mostly predominantly all black market. Delta 8 and all those cannabinoids have really like taken off out here. Because it doesn't seem like Texas will have a real storefront option. If I had to guess, at least for 2 to 3 years. So people are planning for that amount of time, and so Delta 8, Delta 10, these new cannabinoids that are coming on the scene that get labeled under the hemp bill essentially are able to live, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get Delta 9 here too soon.
I actually have a little Delta 8. Surprisingly enough, I eat some gummies there's this company that I work with called Move, and their gummies are fucking legit. They're really good. I got a code. It's Meechie69. If everyone wants to try them, it's MOUVE gummies. They are fucking bad. You're kind of sketchy with Delta 8 unless it comes from a dispensary. Like, get it at this store or this store. I like getting it from places that I trust, but I did get some chatter and it was all right. I mean, I can see it. I think I'm surprised they're not trying anybody about it yet.
You say in Texas they tried to make it illegal.
Really?
They tried to make that illegal. They've tried to make hemp flower illegal even. They've tried to force a lot of things to become illegal, but companies honestly make enough money in the time in which is kind of the gray area where they have enough power to at least fight back when some of these things come about. Like usually like with the hemp flower ban, I think lasted 1 week before enough companies got lawsuits in for it to like stay, and Delta 8 kind of was the same type of situation. So they definitely have been trying to ban it, no doubt.
When CBD first came out, I feel like Delta 8 is what everybody thought CBD would be. That's what I think Delta 8 is.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely less medical benefit than CBD because a lot of people need CBD for certain specific things, but CBD can't really, it's harder for it to survive in like a recreational lane because people smoke it for the effects. A lot of people are just sitting there like, why am I smoking then?
Yeah. A lot of stuff like in I would have never known about like, recreational because of the medical program, like RSO, Rick Simpson. That is my jam. Like I made some edibles earlier, and medically that's the best, one of the best products for me. But we get some I got some fire fucking rock. And if you want to take a look, I got 2 different ones from 2 different dispensaries.
Okay. So you guys have like dispensaries everywhere, like everywhere, would you say? Like all cities you go to in Florida, there's going to be dispensaries there?
Yeah, when the program first started, it was kind of cute. You had like vape pens and some distillates, and they used to give you like these cannabis, and they're in like little ceramic cups, so you'd have to like spray the fucking cups open or buy this expensive vaporizer. But then smokable flower came in, and then all the products. Now there's just so much. So I love it. I love getting new products. Like I just love it. And there's probably, let's see, I think I want to say Trulieve just opened number like 74 or 75 stores. You've got One Plant, which is I think Trulieve just bought One Plant out, but man, they got some fucking fire rosin. Like this is this Delata or Delato.
Okay. That's what's up.
It's a lot. These rosins, yeah. It smells so gross. To get into this in a second, but they're everywhere. They really were. They weren't at first. Now they're everywhere, and they deliver.
I got you, because that's what I had heard when it first opened up. I heard it was really hard to get licensing out there, especially when they first opened it. It wasn't easy to be able to open a store like Oklahoma's program or something like that. But it seems like it's starting to open up, or if just a few stores opened up a lot of stores, would you say, like chains?
Yeah, it's a majority of the same stores. So there's Trulieve is probably the biggest one. They have the most products too. You've got MUV, Liberty Health Science, One Plant, Grow Healthy, Curaleaf, Terra. Jesus.
So there's a few now, though.
A couple of them. There's a couple good ones. So
yeah,
like the products they come out with, I've never had it else I can say. I've never even took a dab before because I was on house arrest for like 2 years and
I got you.
Trouble. So I made it right. I got my legal card and said, fuck it. I'm done fucking around and finding out.
So have you fought too much with YouTube about making YouTube videos or anything like that? Or have you not really gone through too many trials with like being a weed tuber?
So far I have always abided, like, you know what I mean? Like I always make mine 18 and up. I haven't like I've gone I always use medical. So I'm medical. I don't know if that helps any bit, you know what I mean?
Right.
I know mine who lost his channel, but that's because YouTube kind of changed some rules and fucked him up, but he gave him his channel back. Thank fucking God. 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That hurts.
Right.
I so far, sometimes they mark my channels for 18 and only. You know how I'm saying it's got like the two. It's you can mark it for not for children, and then for 18.
Yeah.
So they'll say, "Oh, we marked you for only 18." And my other videos that, like, some of them are monetized. Like I have a shipping container, and I build shipping container home. Those are monetized because my channel's still monetized.
My channel, none of my channels are monetized on YouTube.
Were you demonetized, or did you even try to get monetized?
I tried to get monetized, but I have too much 18 and up content on there. You have to, because I figured it out on another channel. You have to get so many subscribers and then become a weed channel if you really want to get monetized.
Well, here's probably what happened. I was monetized because I was already a YouTube partner because before they made the laws on how many people you had to have or whatever, I was a partner, so they demonetized me because I didn't have enough subscribers at the time. So when I got enough subscribers, they were like, "Yay, you're monetized."
Oh, so you kind of just like got pushed into it afterwards because you had already applied before.
And I was accepted, but then because of my numbers, I wasn't approved. But then my numbers were there. They're like, okay. Plus, I do other things. Like like I said, I didn't start off making videos on cannabis. I was on house arrest. I was like fucking bored. I was like, what am I doing with my life? And I like making comedy. So my medical cannabis channel is a lot different than most, and my content's a little bit different. I do what I like, kind of say like crappy comedy, but at least I'm fucking honest. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not for everybody, but that's okay because the people that watch. So I mean, it is what it is. Believe me, if I wanted to do it for subscribers, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no. If a channel at this point in like how YouTube's rules are, if you wanted to get as many subscribers as possible, having a cannabis channel is pretty much the last channel that you would probably want to have.
Absolutely.
Because they're going to hide all your content.
Anybody, if you think you're making money off of cannabis because of YouTube, it's not. It's what you got in front of the people from your YouTube channel seeing you. It's not YouTube.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge misconception. A lot of people think that, because that's honestly most people. There are very, very, very few people out there that are on YouTube that make the bulk of their money off of ads. I don't think there's anybody actually, because then like your price is going to be higher for sponsorship. So
that's, I mean, that's best I got because and most cannabis content creators or anyone who's been demonetized or monetized to an extent, but some of mine are like yellow, like they won't run ads on them.
Right.
Yeah, and then some of them are blocked from anything. I'm just confused. They do it. Whatever they want to do is fine with me. Just don't give me a fucking strike. I have upload like on clockwork twice a week for like 2 years now.
Nice. Is it easy to get a medical card in Florida, or is it a hard process?
Medical card? You have to, there's many qualifying conditions. I mean, you go to the doctor, there's so many conditions that qualify. And I was in pain management for years, and they were like, well, you're going to have to stay on pain pills for the rest of your life. I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that because like I feel shit and I'm a psycho. So we got to, so I mean, I am in utter just shock at how cannabis really affects me. Like, yeah, it doesn't kill everything. I mean, I have a lot of pain. I'm fucked up, but it makes and it makes me manageable.
And that's what it's about. Every person's different, but being able to have it as an option with it not hurting other people who do not choose it as an option is a good choice. Is a good opportunity, because that's something we're trying to push here in Texas. Is like, it's okay. We understand it's not for everybody, but it can be for some people.
But what? Fucking pain pills aren't for everybody either. Because if they were, I would up in jail.
Exactly. Right. They definitely don't mesh well with a lot of people and a lot of people's lifestyles, and the same way with weed, with everything. So it's definitely my kind of motivating factor for my channel is just showing the wide uses for it, because there is no, I was talking to somebody about this the other day, actually, how there is no stereotype for a weed smoker. Like, even as much as people try to make it, if you spend any time in a dispensary, you see all the different types of people that walk in and out of those places. So it's crazy how it can't really be stereotyped.
You know, my friend owns a head shop, and I go down there sometimes, and the amount of, I just love seeing these old people come in there. Like, you wouldn't think, like, some of these people that just come in, it's like so many people fucking, it is just, like, it's unreal. They don't care about it. I find like your 2-3 year law might get further criminalize it. Now it's going to be up to the state. I think they're going to do that. I think they are going to do it on the federal level, though. They've got to, man.
You think they're going to decriminalize it?
Yeah, they need to.
I think they will, and I think both sides want to, but I don't think they agree close to on how.
Well, I think if they do it on the federal level, then the states decide. And even at that, you'll should be able to get medical. You know what I mean? The
states decide, but the federal level decides the regulations on quality.
Yeah. Well, so I mean,
and that becomes really, really difficult, because now you're adding like the federal tax on top of like each state's already state tax. So like a California eighth is now becoming like $100, you know, because there's two levels. It's going to be insane when the taxes start adding up.
They're going to get their coin, but then people are going to be allowed to grow too, though. So
yeah.
On that, I don't know if they can even do that, but right now, Florida patients, we're probably some of the only medical patients, I don't know, we have to look this up, that can't grow. We can't grow here.
I've never heard that anywhere else. Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, because like I do look, you know, I do like a little bit of research on it, but I'm pretty sure we're the only ones who cannot grow, and it's ridiculous.
That is insane. Because I've never heard that for any other legal state, that you can't at least grow like 2 active plants.
Okay, well, what you were mentioning earlier about like how it is in Florida with the dispensaries.
Mm-hmm.
All dispensaries here are from seed to store, so that means they have to come here. They have to have like been 25 years in the business, backing up, $25 million license, grow it, they manufacture it, they send it off to third party, comes back.
Yeah, the federal government can't do that.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. That's how they have to do it here in Florida.
Yeah, because if they did it like that, that would be like almost the only industry that's like that, because that's boxing out so many people, because that means in Florida, it'll never be able to be like the mom and pop.
Yeah, they monopolized it for sure. But the thing is, maybe it's just because it's medical. I don't know if they did recreational, if it would do away with that, because it would seem fair to me, because I think that's why we can't grow. I think that has something to do with that. It would make sense. It would you know what I mean, right? Like,
every time I've seen it become recreational, the regulations go up.
Yeah.
Increase regulations.
But like, I know that, for instance, in recreational states that have recreational and medical, medical grade cannabis is way better than recreational. It's way higher percentage wise and stuff like that.
Especially like in Colorado, yeah, for sure.
And it would say so. I would keep my medical. I wouldn't keep. I think I would always keep my medical because I like the quality. I've never had recreational where I could say, "Hey, that was bad shit," you know. I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to. You know, I'll try it. I will. You know, I'm not knocking till I try it. But
right.
I mean, I have seen some black market shit that I was like, okay, but they never see a label, and he's like, oh, I got it by friend. It's like it's runts from cookies. You know, it's always cookies, and I'm like, no, come on, man. I've seen those runts bags in the store.
Exactly. No, it is interesting what happens to like your choice, because I've lived in a legal state for only a year before, and how much more particular you become of things when you have options is like unbelievable. Like, I know you said you weren't smoking a lot before like dispensaries opened up, or at least like, I don't know if you said you were smoking consistently, like smoking weed before dispensaries, you said?
I was until I was in trouble. I got in trouble.
Oh, just not dabs, you were saying.
Out the game for a minute. So I went straight from like, I bought a quarter, like a couple buds for my friend to get my weed card. It was like, what? You know, get it. Where did you go that it was legal?
I lived in Fort Collins up in Colorado for a year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You had the full effect there, the trifecta.
Oh, it was fun. It was definitely fun because, and to be honest with you, out there, I still bought off the street.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody out there, I'm sure it's cheaper, and it's like, you know, it's good shit still.
Yeah, and because of like oversaturation of shops, some of the shops had some really bad weed.
Yeah.
There's so many shops that they have to like even try to sell their old stuff, and it's just not good all the time.
Yeah, that's what's good about the dispensaries here. Like, everything's got a expiration date, a batch number. You can go check it out. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of complaints about Colorado weed for real. And then as I've gone other places and tried a few other, sometimes their medical really might be what you're saying, how their medical is a step up higher than their recreational. Because like in California, I think it's all kind of just like crazy. But in Colorado, I think they have more of that distinction. And then in Oklahoma, their medical is crazy out there.
Yeah, like the percentages, I want to say like the highest percentage is like 60%. I'm not 100% sure. We can get them. I've had some THCA that was 99.9% THC. I mean,
in the whack.
Yeah, I got this. This one is like 79%. This is some live rosin from True Leaf at Star Dog.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing.
That looks nice. That's what, when I lived in a legal state, I would say that's the biggest difference in how I smoked was I would hit dabs. I don't hit dabs at all, really, out here. But
Yeah,
when I'm in legal states, I'll hit a couple sometimes. Out here, I'll hit some Delta 8 ones that I test and stuff like that on my channel. But I don't hit any Delta 9 dabs. I haven't hit one in, it's been probably a few years.
yeah, the Delta 9, I got some right here. I got just a little bit left. I bought some out of store just to see, you know what I mean? And it wasn't bad because I gummies and I have very little left.
Oh,
Like,
the Delta 8. The Delta 8. Okay.
yeah, the Delta 8. Batch number. See, I don't like buying stuff that says batch number this and no stuff
I
like
got
that.
you. I got you. No, it's those Delta 9 dabs are definitely, and they're definitely different, and they've had so many more years of research because I know those companies that are in Florida, they had been researching in other states before that, I'm sure, and then had the capital to move over to Florida and then like put their company there. Wouldn't you say that?
They have to be grandfathered in.
Yeah. So with that being said, like these companies have been studying these Delta 9 dabs for decades already. And
8. I haven't done Delta 9. What's the
huh?
difference, in your opinion, of Delta 8 and Delta 9?
No, so Delta 9 is just like the dispensary weed.
Oh,
Yeah, Delta 9 is just like the dispensary weed.
gotcha.
And so Delta 8 is like like the clear distillate that you had and what we have legal to us here in Texas and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so the Delta 9, and so when I'm saying that, I'm just talking about like all legal states, Colorado, California, Florida, Oklahoma, like legal states have Delta 9. We don't have. Our products are supposed to be under 0.3 Delta 9 THC.
Stuff right there. But Delta 9 or Delta 8 will make you positive for THC.
Exactly, for sure. It'll definitely make you fail a drug test, and it'll still get you lit. It just won't get you to the level that we're talking about, like medical weed will get you. It's just
it's a different buzz. It's not it's not like a cannabis buzz. I mean, it is, but it's more, I would say, like a heady. It's more heady and more trippy. I say it. It's because I mean, cannabis is a hallucinogenic. It really is.
yeah, it can be definitely.
It does make you. I mean, I was in the shower and I had a couple gummies in me, and I was like, okay, hey, what's on here? I ate a lot of them. They had I'm telling you, this company sent them to me and they melted. It was like, I didn't realize it was 500 milligrams. So I just cut it in half.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's 250 milligrams. So I could do that edible wise, no problem. I mean, I have a high tolerance, but I was tripping a little bit. I wasn't mad about it.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know if I could eat that many. I don't know if I could have 250 milligrams of Delta 9 edibles like that and be comfortable.
I wouldn't do it again. Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. Now,
I've definitely done it before. Like that's what I'm saying. I've definitely done it before, and I was tripping. Like you talk about hallucinogenic. Like I was hallucinating, full on hallucinating, and I didn't. And I was not having fun. I was like, whoa, and I was tired for like 2 days after that.
I was only cool with it because I was like, oh shit, it's because I eat these. You know, I was like, okay, I fucking mind. I'm cool. Once I brought myself to that level, I was like, hey, it's the Delta 8. But regular weed, I seldomly get like I'm not one of them panic attack people. I'll fall the fucking asleep if I eat too much, but I do eat some sativa, and I had made this cannabis butter. I didn't realize how strong I made it, and I was having anxiety attacks for like what, a week? A fucking week, and I'm like, I am having anxiety, and I just stopped drinking the fucking I put cannabis butter in my coffee. I stopped drinking. I was like, all of a sudden,
oh, you had the caffeine mixed with that shit too. That's insane.
Love it. Oh, it's so good. I don't like to drink coffee, but let's be real. Like, something got to get you going to go poop in the morning. Nothing.
I feel you. I feel you.
Colombian, us Latin people like coffee. Let's be real. So I put a scoop of butter in it, and I have a Levo, so I make really good butter too. That bitch is badass.
I used to cook edibles a lot more than I do now. Now most of my edibles, yeah, I eat a lot of Delta 8 edibles to be real, because we get a lot of them in from companies and stuff like that. And I like the consistency, and I like personally how active I can still be on them because they're good for pain relief. Like I'll eat a good amount of them, but still be able to like get a good workout in or something like that because I still feel like fine. I don't know how to describe it. Like Delta 9 edibles like rock me. Like normal dispensary edibles, they rock me to where I don't really feel efficient, where I can't really think straight. But the Delta 8 edibles, I still get like the kind of relaxation of my body, but my head's still clear, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I like hybrid, like for during the day, because sativa, I'm kind of already amped up already. So sativa, stay away from sativa edibles because that does make a difference. Fucking anxiety per week. But like hybrid RSO during the day, that's my jam. So I make easy fucking edibles. Like I make caramels from butter, so it's straight. And I'll take that butter and I'll add RSO to it, so it's like 2,000 milligrams, and then I'll add it to that. So every fucking small candy I make is like 125 milligrams. Because I get right. Am I? They're good. They're good.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Come down to Florida one time. We'll let you find out.
What part of Florida y'all in?
We're in Volusia County, man.
Is that up north?
Are we? We're by like the wet in Orlando. If you were like Jamlando, Daytona, like the wedgie.
I think I've been to Orlando. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So if you were in Daytona, it's like 30 minutes both ways. I could be in Orlando or Daytona.
I got you. That's what's up. I need to get over to Florida. I've been meaning to go to the beach. I haven't been to the beach in a long time.
It's not fascinating.
Are you close to one? Are you close to one?
Yeah, no, Daytona's all right. I've just been there so much. It's nothing. I'm like, there's fucking shots out there.
To be honest, I don't go to the beach hardly at all. It's just something to do sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm a mountain person.
I'm not a fan. But I mean, there were New Smyrna Beach. There's the closest two beaches would be Daytona Beach. Well, actually, it's New Smyrna Beach. But let's be real, it is the shark bite capital of the fucking world, is it not? Yeah. It is. And Florida is the lightning capital of the world, and it always fucking rains. So I'm not a fan. I stay out of the. I'm shark bait. They're gonna like eat my little Latino biscuit up. No, can't have it. What you got over there? What you smoking on there, sir?
So, I got some train wreck mixed with some Mac 1, actually.
Oh,
at least that's what's according to who I bought it from.
All right, you want to take some notes? Because I've got some Mac 1 right here. Let's see how it looks. Look, I'm not even playing. Hang on. First time I got the second time I've been to this dispensary, but let me show you the thing so you can see it. Look. Mac 1. Hang on. Camera.
I got a bud here. I'll compare it.
Just so you know, it says it's Mac 1 from the dispensary, okay?
Oh, please.
That's one plant. Let's go. That, I can tell you, it's very purpley. It's very white crystals and purple hair.
Yeah, mine is definitely like if it is, it's like a greenhouse. You got like straight hydro.
Yeah, yours not purple?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, this is purpley as fuck. I'll make it a bigger bud. Yeah, it is. It's mad crystally, dude. Look how purple.
I gotta get some of what you're smoking.
Come to Florida. This is the second time I've been to this dispensary in particular, so it's odd that I got this. But I did. I was like, ooh, let me get the Mac 1.
I think I saw that you got it on Instagram, and then my dealer had. That's the thing. We get what we can.
Yeah, my friend.
And for him, he's like, for the guy that I go to, for example, it's just like, or the few. It's like I like their quality. And if the name's off a little bit, usually it's the effects really are. I'll do the research that I need to do kind of based off of what they say. And the effects generally are pretty close to what they say, to where I kind of just trust that person has usually indica hybrids, and then I'll just continually go to them. That's kind of how like my process here is in an illegal state.
like with me, I am the type of person that if it's not an indica or like an indica leaning hybrid, I probably don't feel it because I have to feel it in my eyes. May not make any sense to you, right? You have
I
to
no, I
feel
completely
like,
agree. That's all I smoke too.
yeah. So if I can't feel it in my balls, I'm like, I'm not stoned. I'm not. My balls aren't feeling.
The sativa is just like they make me sweat sometimes. Honestly, like the sativas, like they make me anxious. How you were talking about, because I thought like I was like, "Bro, what's wrong with me?" Sometimes there's just the weed I was smoking, and it's just because I got it from somebody that I don't really know exactly what it is.
There's some that I can smoke that like a couple like hybrid that are leaning sativas that I like, but like sativa, the pineapple upside down cake, but they say it's a sativa, but it ain't really a fucking sativa. It's more of a hybrid. But
I got
that's
you.
what I can tolerate. But I have just a drawer full of indicas and some hybrids. That's all I have. That's what I like is that you can have so many different like
Options,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, I've got Wade Country Kush by Binsky. Um Oh wait, where's my? This is my favorite. One of my favorite. Yeah, Purple Wookie. That's some good ass shit. Indica.
What are the prices like?
Okay, so check this out. This is Gooberry and Indica. On Mondays, they'll do what's called Mini Monday at True Leaf, and a lot of the other dispensaries will do littles, where they're just smaller buds, and you can get
Right.
it for like $28. And
Okay.
then Brown Flower Day, where you get 7 for 20, and that's my butter with.
And like what would just be like a normal price, full price on the menu
Well, it
for
depends
a
because their eights vary. Like there's top
right,
shelf. Some go by
right,
tier, 50, 40, 30. Some of
right.
them you
It's
can
like
get them
normal
as low.
dispensary stuff.
You it depends because they do go up and down in prices. Like sometimes they'll lower the prices if the the percentages are like super low. They'll sell them mad cheap. Some strains are $33. Some are $60. Some are
Gotcha.
58. Yeah, I've seen some
There's
expensive ones.
different shelf levels.
Yeah, they definitely have different levels, but I've seen some clocking in. I mean, I think the highest one I got was 36%, but it's not always about percent. It really isn't. I've had
It
some
isn't
14.
at all.
No, it's been the banger at 14% before.
For sure. And do you guys have a lot of like smoking events out there in Florida? Do you got a lot
Yeah,
of kind of like 420 friendly events?
yeah, but I never get to go to them because they're never fucking near me. They're never near me. They're so far away. I was just telling my fiance, I was like, man, this is ridiculous. Like, I've been in this game for 3 years and I've never gone to a festival. Like, I'm disgusting.
Where they're
You
like
shouldn't
down
even have
south?
a worthless human being. Like,
They're
I
like
haven't
down
gone to,
south?
I will.
Like they're like down South Florida?
Yeah, mostly they'll have them in Syracuse. Where were they at? Jacksonville. It's like 4 hours away from me. Miami. It's just so far away from me.
I
I
got
live in 6. It takes me 15 minutes to get onto the highway, or the
I
17,
got you.
like the street.
I got you. That makes sense because I never realized that until I really talked to Sergio because he's from Florida and he talked about how far a lot of that stuff really is. Because people just think of Florida as like one place and everybody can go to Miami whenever they want and stuff like that. Like that's people's like conception of Florida like that haven't been before. And I've been a few times and driving down like all the way down like to go south all the way up to like Destin. That's a long drive.
Yeah, it just for me to go. Like I did go to a millennial True League yesterday for a small event, and that took me. I mean, that's like the farthest I've driven in a minute. But we got there what in like 46 minutes, and we were still in Orlando. It took me an hour, and I was still in fucking Orlando.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Florida's big. I mean, and it's just these events are like hours and hours. I should just be like, all right, who's going? Who I'm riding. I just don't like driving that long. I have a stick shift. Like I
I got
don't.
you.
I have a truck.
I
It
got
sucks.
you. I got you. Well, I definitely want to get to some events because I've seen at least in Miami, like South Florida area, there's so many like smoking events popping up, and I mean obviously hella concerts and stuff like that. But I gotta I gotta see what's going on out in Florida for sure.
Believe me, they do have some stuff. I'm just fucking weak sauce, and I can't provide any cool information because I'm a fucking yutz. Sorry.
No worries. No worries. I appreciate you coming on the channel for real. This is fun.
For having me.
Tell people where they can find you, like across platforms, wherever you want to shout out.
Oh, sure. I do actually make like custom roll trays and ashtrays. So I have on my Instagram. There's trash trays, and then I'm Meechie69 dabbing midlife crisis. I have 2 accounts. The one with 2,000, my main. I got to back up, and then my YouTube is Meechie69 dabbing midlife crisis, and then TikTok I'm Meechie69.
Dope. Well, Meechie, I definitely appreciate you tuning in. I definitely appreciate you coming and smoking with me because this is a fun session. It's always fun to learn about new places.
Okay. And then the weather sucks down here, so there's that.
Here too. Here too. Trust me, it's horrible. It's been raining here for like 2 months now.
It quits, and it's like, I'm stop, and no, I'm not. It's a stop. No, I'm not. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's
all right,
terrible.
Feeling the same pain there. All right, well, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Of course, we'll have to do it again sometime.
All right, cool.
See you guys later.
All right, dude.